Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY. This is my guest, Meghan MAYHEM. We are going to look at Allied, the official trailer with Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard. Oh my gosh. What the hell?
Bastards.
I know, well, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'll take the couch.
Aldo Rain.
Sleep on the roof. In Casablanca, that's where husbands go. They're watching us. Now kiss me.
Said you were beautiful and good.
Being good at this kind of work is not very beautiful.
After the war, you have a place?
When the war is over, it won't matter where I am.
We found each other. Come with me to London. Come with me and be my wife.
I love you with all my heart.
There's no easy way to say what we're about to say.
We suspect your wife is a German spy.
It's insane.
If you are right, all this will be forgotten. But if she is...
You will execute her with your own hand, and if you do not comply, you'll be hanged.
Wow.
72 hours, we shall know for sure.
Is this a game? A test?
Everything is a test.
You were different with me last night.
Different?
Like you were angry.
She's the mother of my child. It isn't true. I will prove it.
Look, say her. You blatantly disobeyed orders.
You're scaring me. When the war is over, it won't matter where I am. Hey, what happened to my kiss?
Well, that was cool with the fucking title at the end there. It said lie, Allied.
That was intense.
Oh man, that's cool. That's great. Because the thing is, in relationships, as I'm sure most of you guys are aware, and I'm sure you're aware, every now and then you're in a situation where you're really intimately involved with somebody, and things start to be pulled into question, and you start to wonder if there's other things going on, and you're not quite sure.
If it's insecurities or if it's founded.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, to take all of that, but put layers of political and
Kick it to 11.
International war drama underneath it. To me, that's a perfect fucking analogy for what you go through in real relationships, because it feels that dramatic, right?
Well, and then if there's nothing going on, then everything's fine.
Right.
But if there is, you kill her or you die.
Here's the thing. This is one of my favorite, I guess, phrases is, you win, but do you really win?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you find out that she wasn't lying, that she's telling the truth, that everything's cool, but is everything really cool after that? Now she has to deal with the fact that you doubted her, and her trust was in question.
Yeah.
And now that's a thing you have to wrestle with, because it's like, but honey, I was dealing with my superior officers who told me that you might be a German spy. It's like, but we're married. I'm the mother of your child. How can you question that? But we look at the jobs we came from. We were both spies against the Nazis. Like, it's the perfect way to kind of subvert your expectations.
Wow.
It's the perfect plan.
Do I have to question you?
No, I'm saying it's the perfect plan as a person who's like, okay.
You're like, it's the perfect plan.
No, as the woman in that situation, it's like, okay, you are pretending to be allied with this guy and be against the Nazis so you can get into this other territory and be next to the American and the English soldiers and know exactly what's going on.
I mean, that's going a bit far.
Who knows? Anything is possible when you're trying to win land. It's a twisted game. With cat and mouse.
It is a twisted game, and oftentimes there are very powerful women mixed into all of that.
It looks like a really twisted story.
It does.
And
yeah.
With regards to Brad Pitt, his acting is it can be hit and miss for me, but in general, I like to watch him anyway. These days, I just enjoy watching him.
For the most part, I enjoy what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple of times where I'm like, that was a little hokey, but for the most part, he's a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
So.
But even irrespective of his acting ability, he's got a certain charisma that he commands on the screen, and I enjoy just watching him. This is a new story for him. This is very different. I feel like I don't feel like I've seen Brad Pitt in this kind of role. Whereas I've seen Marion Cotillard, whatever her name is. She's always playing these twisted women, these questionable female figures. Inception, The Dark Knight Rises, and now Allied. She's always playing that lady. Why is she always that lady? I hope she's not a spy in this movie against Brad Pitt, because otherwise she's always fulfilling that role of that fucked up woman who's betraying everybody.
It's because she's French.
That's fucked up. That's mean.
No, it's, she's passionate one way or the other.
In any case, this looks like a really cool story. I'm happy to see Brad Pitt in this movie. And for those of you who assume that this is the reason, this is why Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie got divorced, apparently it's not the reason they got divorced, so we can stop that conversation right now. I'm glad that it turned into the thing that it did. Because initially I thought it was just going to be a romantic movie. Like, even though...
I thought it was just going to be like a generic period piece.
Yeah.
So,
but then it went a whole new
That's nice that
direction.
it's got all sorts of layers.
Yeah. Because I got scared for a second. I'm like, well, it's interesting that they're both spies who fell in love with each other.
Like with Mr. and Mrs. Jones.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you mean?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, yes. Which is how Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt ended up together.
Right. Well, we're not talking about that. But my point is, I thought it was just going to be a romantic movie. But it's not about a budding romance. It's about saving his marriage. That's at the heart of the movie. It's not about the Nazis or the war. It's about saving his marriage.
Was that not what Mr. and Mrs. Smith was? They were both spies, and they each found that the other had a hit out on them. And they were,
But it wasn't about saving their marriage. It was they were trying to kill each other, and then they realized they couldn't. So now they're going to kill the people trying to kill them.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily our marriage is at stake and we're trying to fix it. Whereas this feels like the kind of conversations that they're having. It feels like the kind of conversations that you have when infidelity is at play.
No, that's absolutely fair. I had not considered it being such a grand metaphor.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It feels like...
I definitely see that.
Yeah.
As you said, it feels like it's the end of the world. It feels like it's a much more dramatic thing.
Right. For those of you going through fucked up relationships, it's not the end of the world. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. I am living proof that you will move on and things will be all right. Just see the other side, take a knee, sit this one out. You'll be okay, right? You'll be okay. It'll get better. It's just temporary.
It gets better.
It gets better. Don't worry. You'll all be all right. Any other words of wisdom here to offer? You're the wisdom one. You're like wisdom Meghan, wisdom mayhem.
Is that what we're going with?
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please check out Meghan Mayhem on the social media. Check out other reactions, reviews, short films, video game related videos. I am Jaby KOAY. This is
Meghan Mayhem.
Peace out.